A small room at the LBJ Student Center was full of energy Wednesday afternoon as President Trout swore in the new student body president. Corey Benbow becomes the first African American to lead student government in Texas state history. Benbow says he plans to act on his campaign pledges to promote inclusion, campus safety, and transparency.
The direction I'll be taking will come from my cabinet, but also mostly in things that I've seen outside of student government, because I am that outside voice that's kind of in there now. And so I think that that's a really good mesh.
The past 2 years have been tumultuous at best for student government. There have been campaign controversies, the impeachment of a president, and the resignation of 2 others. Also taking office this week was new Vice President Tucker Thompson.
For a time where student government has gone through so many different presidents, so many different controversies, some issues that, we just need a completely fresh approach.
Benbow and Thompson say they want an administration focused on the student body.
I think that the most important piece of this inauguration is I just want students to know that they matter. So no matter who you are, where you come from, what your beliefs are, how you engage on this campus, you matter.
With the inauguration now behind them, Benbow and Thompson are looking forward to working on such issues as increasing campus parking, improving the Veterans Affairs website, and providing free feminine hygiene products to female students.
Inaugurations are always important, but for some, this is more than just another commencement. It's a sign of brighter days for the students at Texas State. For Bobcat Update, I'm Geronimo Perez. Spring break is approaching, and the same is true for this year's South by Southwest Festival. The annual conference in Austin showcases music, film, and interactive media, which means opportunities for Texas State students to intern and volunteer.
Networking is massive there. I mean, you have people from all over the globe, all these really talented people from all over the globe coming into Austin, coming to our backyard to be part of that.
However, this year the festival is scheduled the week before Texas State spring break. This means some students and faculty will have to maneuver around school schedules to partake in South by Southwest.
I was just like, oh cool, I get to go, to South by Southwest. But then I realized that we had school during it. Luckily, I have one professor who is also going to South by Southwest.
Some professors say they plan to excuse students if they provide documentation showing they are attending the festival for academic reasons.
I've sent emails to professors asking for any possible leniency, but I also understand that school is the #1 priority, and that's what we've told our students as well.
Some students will just have to make do or just plan to attend the festival next year instead. For Bobcat Update, I'm Geronimo Perez.
It's a roller coaster and a wave of people coming in and out, which is how it's supposed to be. You don't want people to get too comfortable at a level that they don't want to finish at. We want to make you a star. We want to make you have fun. We want to open up that creativity. And more than anything, we want you to get comfortable enough to get noticed. We live these personas, and it's just something we hang on to. And I think it's the people that we attract are a little bit off. That is really what I'm trying to do, is give people an opportunity to save themselves, to find themselves, to live their dreams. That is what 6-year-old me really felt, was I have nothing but this. And that is why I'm okay with my place in independent wrestling, and I don't need anything else. I've already been rewarded. I have my pro wrestling kids.
Employers often prefer individuals who have previous work experience. Internships are one way for students to show they've gone beyond the classroom and actually been in the workforce.
When you submit your resume to prospective employers and they see a series of internships, they know many things. They know that you've acquired some technical real-world experience.
Internships are often unpaid and they require time and travel commitments.
I wouldn't be able to go up to Austin or San Antonio where most firms that offer internships are at. So I pretty much needed to not be going to school or not be going to work.
On the other hand, some internships are paid.
And I was really glad that it was paid because they had me doing a lot of tedious and just pretty boring work. A lot of work with Excel and numbers, which I'm not too fond of, so I was very glad it was paid.
Students have resources on campus dedicated to finding internships.
I think that's one of the things that endear our students to a lot of supervisors, because they know that the students at Texas State are literally going the extra mile.
Students who are planning their post-college careers can go to their department's internship coordinator to find opportunities. For Bobcat Update, I'm Geronimo Perez.
The city of San Marcos is one step closer to adopting a master plan for its public spaces. At a meeting Tuesday night, the Planning and Zoning Commission approved the final draft of an open spaces measure. The plan is an outline of short and long-term goals to improve and maintain public spaces like recreation centers, parks, and riverfronts. Recommendations for funding and ways to implement the changes are also included in the plan, which is updated every 10 years. It will go to the City Council for a final vote.
Texas State is known for the beauty of its campus, and the grounds crew puts in long hours every day to make sure the university remains inviting year-round.
Can't decorate a room in a house to save my life, but if you give me a blank piece of ground, I can go, I see what you'll be. And so, yeah, I'm one of those rare people who actually loves what I do.
There are 40 landscapers who maintain the plant beds, mow the grass, and trim the 4,000 trees on campus.
By the time we get to one side of campus, it's time to start all back over again on the other. It never ends.
So the next time you're walking around campus, know that the bees aren't the only ones working hard this spring. For a Bobcat Update, I'm Tanisha Jackson.